Greetings entities and guardians, my name is HyperHimes, and when you think back to the OG Cookie Run legendaries, you probably think of Dark Enchantress Cookie, Wind Archer Cookie, Fire Spirit Cookie, Sea Fairy Cookie, Moonlight Cookie, and Millennial Tree Cookie. A large portion of these cookies have had a lot going for them. A while back, Dark Enchantress Cookie got a magic candy and their legendary costume, Fire Spirit Cookie also recently got a legendary costume too, Wind Archer Cookie went through a phase or something, people want Moon Fairy to be a thing, and then there's Millennial Tree Cookie. Maybe grew an inch? It may not seem like they did much with Millennial Tree Cookie, but I believe this new update is going to change that. The Cookie Run OvenBreak YouTube channel recently released a new update teaser for the new Cookie Run OvenBreak update. If you're new here, then what we usually do is look over the video, analyze it to see if we can find any interesting detail, and theorize what we could possibly expect to see within the new update. I'm not even joking. At around 5 minutes, this is probably the longest update teaser theory and analysis video I've ever had to make. Also, before I start, I just want to say that these videos are just made for fun, and what I say isn't guaranteed to appear in the new update. I just love talking about these things. But I'm not going to get anywhere just standing here. Let's get started with the actual video. The video is titled The Story of the Tree, 6th Anniversary Update Teaser, which is surprising how this game is already 6 years old. The description for the video also reads, explore the city of the Millennial Tree and listen to the story of the tree. Nothing really looks too cryptic here. The video starts off with the entrance of the city of the Millennial Tree being shown to us. Text at the bottom of the screen appears, and we're in the point of view of an explorer cookie. They then say, I finally arrived. Who would have thought there was a city in the middle of the forest? I knew it would pay off to endure Donut Ball Fairy's pranks. If it weren't for Adventurer Cookie tipping me off, I would never have known about this location. We also see a silhouette of Adventurer Cookie with the background changing. The dialogue continues saying, will I be able to find that magical mural he was talking about? The scene would then change to a dark set of stairs with the text now saying, these stairs, I can't see the end of them. Let's go inside. The scene would then fade to black and then fade into another cave with the Explorer Cookie stating, I've walked for so long but still have so far left to go. These ruins are huge. They also seem so destroyed from the outside, but... Before they could even finish their thought, a light appears at the end of the tunnel and they exclaim, ah, finally, a light. The scene would then turn to white and fade into the buried mural. The Exploring Cookie says, whoa, this space is filled with murals. Amazing. This is so deep down, but it still seems like fresh air flows through the space. Oh, the tree's in that mural. A picture of cookies around a tree appears, and the Explorer Cookie continues. The cookies next to it must be the Churro Tribe. Did they create all of this? It is said that the Churro Tribe guarded a magical tree since ancient times. Then that would mean this must be depicting the Millennial Tree, the tree that spread its roots all over the world to protect it. All of these murals must be telling the story of the Millennial Tree. A different picture appears, and they continue. This one, it seems to be about the power of the tree. How long has the tree existed for? Perhaps even more than a millennium. These 4 small things must be legendary pets. I saw the Thunder Snow Yeti close to Yogurka though. Judging by this depiction, it seems they all followed the tree a long time ago. But where could they have gone? Another picture appears and we continue. Oh, this is when the city fell into darkness. I heard about the Churro Tribe falling into a deep slumber due to a curse during that time. I only heard the legends, but I truly feel the weight of their words when I look at these murals. I'm glad they finally woke up in the end. What happened then? The scene would then fade to black, soon showing another mural, but saying, oh, what's that noise? Is there someone else here? But these are abandoned ruins. Hello? Suddenly, a new cookie appears in text form and says, ah! Who are you? You really scared me. The two would then have a conversation, stating, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Seeing how you're painting that mural, you must be from the Churro Tribe, right? I'm an explorer. I heard rumors of interesting ruins and came to see them for myself. You have an eye for quality, I see. There is no place quite as great and important as this. Right. Everything I've found here so far has been mystical and interesting, especially all these murals. So what is the one you're painting right now about? I'm adding to the story after the tree woke up from its slumber. I've been sleeping for so long that I haven't had time to paint much. Did you know a mysterious group of cookies helped the tree awaken? That's the part I'm painting here. I heard about that. But weren't you asleep then? How did you learn about it? I'm painting about what I've heard from tribes of different villages the tree visited. When we fell asleep, it was actually the tree putting us to sleep before sealing itself, since ordinary cookies like us would have no chance to stand against the curse. Don't you think that's considerate? So that's why we're sleeping, enveloped in the tree's energy. If it wasn't for the tree, our tribe would... Anyways, during that long dream, I suddenly felt great sorrow, as if that energy had suddenly disappeared. I realized it wasn't a regular dream. It was a dream of a cookie from someplace else. It had the shape of a cookie, but it was clear that it was the tree. After waking up, we talked to each other and realized we all had the same fate. It must have felt like a relief to all wake up together. Imagine if you woke up and were all alone. Churro Cookie was the first to wake up. After seeing the rest of us imprisoned by the tree, he thought it was a curse placed upon us by the tree and felt a great sense of betrayal. That cookie's faith in the tree being greater than that of the rest of us probably led to a greater shock when it left, and Churro Cookie woke up before us. I see. So where's the tree now? The tree has gone on a journey to see all of its roots spread throughout the world. Some roots were severely damaged during the long slumber, you see. In turn, the lands most affected by the tree's powers were also the most affected by the darkness. We believe he went to check on those weakened areas. The screen would then shake, interrupting the Churro tribe Cookie talking, exclaiming, "What are you doing?" It would soon be revealed that it was Churro Cookie speaking and says, "Are you unaware outsiders are not allowed in the areas with unfinished murals? And even worse, you are engaging in a happy conversation with them." My apologies. It's not the fault of this cookie. I was just walking around and happened to end up in here. I will show you the exit. Follow me. You should pay more attention from now on. It is our duty to tell the complete sacred tales of the tree. I am sorry, Churro Cookie. I got excited to see a guest so interested in our stories. I was going to leave, but the stories were so captivating we lost track of time. The stories of the tree tend to have that effect. The gardens are vast, so you have many areas to explore other than here. Stay safe, and please come back when I finish the mural. The scene fades to another part of the tunnels, with the exploring Cookie and Churro Cookie still talking. I saw and learned so much at the ruins. I wish I could learn more about the tree, though. Churro Cookie, can't you tell me more about what you know? I want to follow the tracks of the tree in my next exploration. I could spend days telling you stories about the tree. The tree might have left us, but it is always by our side. Our tribe can feel its energy. Today, I will tell you about the place where the tree is said to be resting. Before we could find this out, the scene fades to white, telling us 2022-10-27, 6th anniversary update, the long journey for life, and we get one final shot of the Millennial tree in the distance. Now, if you haven't fallen asleep yet with all of that talking, there was a lot to take in there. I want to first point out some of the murals. The Explorer Cookie already mentioned the pets, but they didn't mention the 5 symbols that were above the tree itself. I think that these are supposed to be representations of the other legendaries. The fire one on the left represents Fire Spirit, the squiggly lines represent Wind Archer as it could be representing Wind Blowing, the dark diamond on top represents Dark Enchantress, the water droplet represents Sea Fairy Cookie, and the shining sun could represent Moonlight despite it being a sun and not a moon. Another mural representing the Cookie sleeping also has Wind Archer Cookie twice at the bottom, one where he's cursed and another one where it's either normal him or his legendary costume. We also get a revisit from Churro Cookie, whose first appearance was alongside the Cookie Moles during the Truth of the City story. Obviously, also, this seems to be heavily based around Millennial Tree Cookie finally getting a bit of attention. Now, we're also all probably thinking the same thing. What's going to be happening in regards to the story? We're either going to be getting 1 or 2 new cookies. Let me explain. We could either be getting 2 new cookies, which I'm betting is the Explorer Cookie and one of the new Churro Tribe cookies, or it could be the Explorer Cookie and we'll be getting a huge update for Millennial Tree Cookie. This means a new trial, a new magic candy, a new pet, a legendary costume, and probably more things. They've done this before with cookies like Dark Enchantress Cookie and Timekeeper Cookie, so it's not out of the question. I'm more leaning towards the second theory side, but feel free to make your own guesses. I believe that the Explorer Cookie is going to search high and low for Millennial Tree Cookie, going through great risks to find out where he went. It may not seem like a lot for story, but we don't know much about Millennial Tree Cookie's personality other than just word of mouth. In regards to how the new cookie works, I think the new Explorer Cookie skill will have them travel through a cave, dodging dangerous obstacles while brushing up and observing murals for points. Their magic candy might have giant murals appear, or they'll clean them more efficiently. Also, their pet might be something like a magnifying glass, or something that explorers would usually equip. For Millennial Tree Cookie, while it's already known what his skill does, might have his magic candy create nature, and trees burst from the ground occasionally. His pet might also be a small sapling or something related to nature. There's also most likely going to be a new treasure, and it might be related to the Explorer Cookie since the new recently released legendary nature treasure would be related to Millennial Tree Cookie because it just makes sense. The new treasure might be something like an Explorer's Pack or something. There's obviously going to be cookies receiving costumes, and I think Millennial Tree Cookie getting a legendary costume is just guaranteed at this point. It just has to be. However, I do think that other cookies related to nature could get costumes too, like Herb Cookie, Bellflower Cookie, and even Churro Cookie, even though he recently got a costume not too long ago. I would also say Wind Archer Cookie, but I'm not too sure. It's always possible though, but also there's definitely more cookies who could just be considered, but they're not in my mind right now. The last thing I'll mention are some of the new events we'll see. Teamfight is soon going to expire, and I'm not sure if it will return for another season or will be replaced by custom runs or friendly runs. Also, there's definitely going to be a game mode based around this new story. It might have the new Explorer Cookie running in certain maps trying to find clues to locate where the Millennial Tree Cookie is. You'll either have to get a large amount of points with a skilled tree, or collect a certain amount of objects. Much like how it was done with Continuum Cog, they should make a Labyrinth Maze event where you have to find Millennial Tree Cookie's pet through the forest and woods. I think it's also guaranteed that there's going to be a hangout with Insert Cookie Here event practically with every update now since it's happened with the last 4, and it's probably going to be starting off with a new Explorer Cookie. New daily gifts are going to be added, a new jelly set is basically guaranteed, there's going to be a $10 pet, which Actually, it's going to be a $30 pet if it's a legendary pet, and also a coupon code will be shown at the end of the update review video released later. Now lastly, at the end of all these videos, I need to say this. Spend your event loot, team fight points, or anything similar before the update arrives, because when it comes, they're gone for good. But what do you all think? Do you think some of these theories might be correct, or do you think they might be wrong? And also, are you excited for the 6th anniversary of the game? Feel free to let me know in the comment section below. But for now, if you did enjoy this little video, then feel free to leave a like on it, and also share this video with friends if you enjoy my cookie run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet, or you want to, hit the bell to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I have merchandise also if you want to check it out. I'm not forcing you to buy anything though, but I'm just saying there might be some cool stuff. And also there's a Discord down in the description if you want to check that out. It's a fun time down there, and we're trying to expand each and every single day. And also there's the tweet in the description where if it gets 10k likes I get the Cookie Run YouTube set for free. That would be appreciated. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the hype knees.